Charley the Plumber here. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate everyone stopping back by. So today I'm doing another brisket on the smoker. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So basically I got a 13.4 pound brisket. Got it from Cattleman's Meat Market down in Warren. It's a real nice meat market. But so basically what I've done is I've cut the fat, I think they call it a fat cap, off of this thing. I don't know how much to cut off, but I pulled the deliciousness of the fat off, and I've left about a good, I don't know, I'd say maybe a good 1/4 inch on this thing. Now I have done my ribs in the past with a mustard glazing on top per se, and then I'll put my seasoning on top of that. I don't know, you guys didn't tell me how I'm supposed to do this. Last time we just did salt, pepper, garlic. This time what we're doing is we're doing some changing. We're going to try some different things because we're having brisket at our wild game dinner instead of prime rib. So what we're putting on today, Ryan from East Shore Charter Fishing recommended this Everglades seasoning. I've also seen this online a couple of times. This is just the all-purpose seasoning, so I'm going to give a good coat of this stuff tonight, and then I'm going to wrap it in a brown paper butcher wrap. I'm going to leave it set tonight and then probably put in tomorrow in the morning. But let's walk outside. I had some people wanting to see this smoker. Now this smoker I won at the wild game dinner last year. This is a Sam's Club dual gas smoker. It's a Members Mark smoker, and it's a pellet smoker. So gas on one side, pellet on the other side. It does have the side burner. Side burner is brand new because obviously I don't use it. Someone told me to use that side burner as a hunting heater up in the Northwoods. You never know. When this thing goes bad, we may end up using it. But got the 3 burner. Here's the smoker side of it. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit before we put the meat on it, but gets a little bit of hot spot back here in the back we found. So you try to keep it more in the center. So I've got apple pellets in here. Bought these at Home Depot. I'll get another bag of these things tomorrow or maybe even tonight, so I got them on hand. Here's our temperature gauge. Basically it's going to be up here between yellow and orange is where I keep it. Tomorrow I'll run this thing at 225 most of the day. I'll put it on first thing in the morning. Then 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow night, we'll pull this thing off, set it in the cooler for an hour or so, maybe a couple hours, whatever, depending on where we're at as far as time. And bada boom, bada bing, we got brisket. We're gonna head back in. We're gonna get that Everglade on there and get this thing wrapped up. So we're gonna douse this thing pretty good with this Everglade. Got the mustard on there. Got it pretty much, just squirted a bunch of mustard on there, and I'm going to take that Everglade seasoning, and I'm going to put a pretty large amount on here, but we're just going to soak this baby down. I'm going to rub it in real good. Once we get her all rubbed in, then we're going to wrap it up in the paper. So, got to make sure you get all edges. They say you want to get the sides real good. Gonna have to clean my bottle off when I'm done. That's some good eating. So anyway, I think that's pretty good. Got the hands. Don't worry, the dog will lick up anything on the ground, but stay tuned. Tonight, tomorrow, we'll get this thing on the grill and we'll go from there. Don't forget to wrap it in your butcher paper, your tin foil, whatever you got, so it holds all them juices in. I am not a professional. I fix toilets for a living. Good to have everyone come by. Don't forget, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff down below. Woo! See you soon, guys. Got that baby ready to go. Hey guys, 7:07 in the morning. Got the smoker on right now. Look at that baby. The smell on this is incredible. I want to eat it already. Okay guys, so we are at that temperature of the meat stall. Seems like it's been forever on that 158, 159 mark. I've got to head out to go do another job. Yes, I work, you guys. You know that. I'm going to wrap it before I leave so that the wife doesn't have to do it with, this is pink butcher paper. So we're going to take this outside. We're going to cut off some pretty good sized chunks, and we're going to wrap that meat, and then we're going to stick it back on there. Everyone says 202, 203. The last two briskets we done, we've been pulling about 195, 197. I don't know, you know, I'm afraid to leave it to 202, 203 because I don't like the meat to be like falling apart mush. I like it to have a little consistency, something where you can pick it up with your fingers and you can eat it. It's not falling apart. So we'll pull this off, 195, 196, 97, something like that. We'll stick it into a cooler for an hour, and we'll do it that way. So I don't know, maybe we should wait. Maybe it'll be better if we leave it a little bit longer. But so let's head out there right now. We'll get some tongs. We'll flip this thing around, get it on the paper, stick it back in there. We'll give a preview what it looks like and go from there. 158, guys. Looks delicious. I'm thinking I got a little bit too much seasoning on the one area, but we'll stick her back in or wrap her up with some paper, and I think it'll be fine. So 158 degrees, probably about 3, 4 o'clock. We're hoping that she's ready to come off and put in the cooler. So headed back to work, guys. Okay, guys, it's 8:17 tonight. Had the temperature set at 225 from 7 o'clock this morning. We finally kicked her up about, I don't know, probably about 7 to 275, just because it seemed like it was still at that stall. We're at 195 right now. We're going to pull this baby off. We're going to let her rest. Before we cut it, remind me to show you the picture, because I'm a little bit wound up right now and I will forget. So we're getting ready to pull this baby right now. It's in the paper right now. It looks delicious. We're gonna pull it. Oh, you can't even look in there. We're gonna pull it, stick it in the cooler. So stay tuned. We'll get it before we freaking cut her up.